Have you ever wondered what a doctoral committee meeting actually looks like from a supervisor's perspective? Today, I'm taking you along for a day in my life as a research scientist as I prepare for and attend one of these important academic meetings. My day usually starts early. And before heading to campus, I like to review my schedule, have one last look at my notes, and make sure I have everything I need. These small routines help create a sense of calm before what is always an important discussion. Every day is a little different, but today is centered around supporting one of my PhD students through their doctoral journey. Most people imagine science as experiments, laboratories, and complicated equations. These moments are certainly part of the job. But research is also about conversations, questions, feedback, mentorship, and many quiet decisions that can shape someone's scientific career. I always enjoy these walks across campus. They remind me that every office, every laboratory, and every classroom is filled with people trying to answer questions that no one has answered before. It's a place where curiosity becomes a profession. One of the most rewarding parts of my job is supervising graduate students. It's about much more than reviewing research and teaching or examining their scientific knowledge and capabilities. As a supervisor, I help students develop as independent researchers, think critically, solve problems, and plan the next stages of their research projects. Being part of the doctoral and supervisory committees means I get to help a new researcher's dissertation, sit on their defense, read their drafts, and watch them become doctor. Before the committee meeting, I spend some time going over the students' recent progress, looking at milestones we've achieved, identifying challenges, and thinking about the best advice I can offer during the discussion. Being part of a student's doctoral committee certainly offers professional rewards, such as intellectual stimulation, mentorship, and personal satisfaction. However, it is also a huge responsibility, as you're expected to provide direction and guidance, especially in the beginning stages of the PhD.
Walking across campus to head to the doctoral committee meeting, but these meetings are usually confidential and private, so I won't be able to film in there. But before I get there, I wanted to quickly share with you what typically happens at the meetings. So these meetings provide the supervisors, students, as well as the doctoral committees an opportunity to identify the research progress, but also to see what has been accomplished, the obstacles that the student is facing, but also to make sure that the project is moving in the right direction. Because the last thing you want is to realize 3, 4, 5 years down the road that there's something that could have been done differently. So yeah, what the doctoral committee members basically do is provide the student with feedback that will help them strengthen their research. So it's not to catch the students, but simply to help the students to produce the best possible PhD. So that's quickly what happens. Let me proceed to the meeting and I'll see you guys on the other side. Yeah, so the meeting is now done, and I must say it went very, very well. And I always appreciate these discussions because they bring together different perspectives and expertise, which helps generate ideas that help improve both the students' development, but also the research in general. So, but before heading back to my office, I think I'm going to just quickly reflect on the meeting, but also close that out before I continue with the rest of my day.
The rest of my day is dedicated to my own research. That might include reading scientific papers, analyzing data, writing manuscripts, responding to emails, meeting with colleagues or students, or planning future experiments. Research is a balance of deep thinking, collaboration, and continuous learning. One thing I've learned over the years is that science is rarely a straight path. There are unexpected results, revised hypotheses, and plenty of challenges along the way. But that's also what makes research exciting. Every challenge is indeed an opportunity to learn something new. Everyone's journey is unique, and to be honest, anybody that has done a PhD considered quitting at some point. However, when faced with challenges, you need to pause, take a break if necessary, and then go back to the drawing board or consult with your peers and supervisors.
So it's the end of the day for me, and to be honest, it's been a very long but productive day, so I'm not complaining. But before I leave, I want to reflect on a few things that might be important to note, especially for someone who's thinking of pursuing a higher degree. And this is coming from someone who has attained a PhD in the recent years, but is also currently supervising graduate students. So a doctoral committee is simply a group of faculty members whose main job is basically to mentor, guide, but also evaluate the grad student through their research till their final defense. So it typically consists of a primary research advisor or chair, if you may, but also some members from within the department. And many times you'll also find that there's maybe one or two members who are from outside the department or even the university, depending on the kind of expertise that is required for that particular project. These meetings are typically held at least twice a year for most universities, and they're more of project check-ins during grad school, in addition, of course, to the more regular supervisory meetings, which of course vary depending on the preference of the supervisors. Some of them want to meet at least once a month, others every 2 weeks, while others will want to see every single week. So the whole point is to make sure that the student remains on track and is able to finish their work in time. The role of the PhD supervisor in all this is basically to provide the student with direction, but also feedback along the way. So what they do is basically review all the write-ups that come out of the PhD, and this could be project reports, it could be the data that is collected, also the manuscripts before they go out into the journals for publication, as well as the chapters that make up the thesis at the end of the day. As a student, you can only truly make the most out of these doctoral committee meetings by preparing yourself way in advance, so that when you come to these meetings, you can clearly communicate your results, but also the challenges that you're facing, because you want to get the most valuable feedback out of these experts to be able to improve your work. But more generally, as a student, you really need to be proactive. You need to start writing early, because the PhD journey is very, very tough and a very, very long one. So the earlier you start writing and getting things in place, the better for you. But also, from my own experience, I think one of the things that we are never really told is how important it is for you to cultivate a great working relationship with your supervisor, because this saves you a ton of stress. Trust me. But I'm not here to scare you that the journey of pursuing a PhD is impossible to attain. You can, but you can make it a little more manageable by knowing some of these things before you actually start. Anyway, let me head out now because it's getting a bit late. But thank you so much for spending the day with me. And if you're interested in academia, research, or graduate school, I would really love to have you join me for more of these behind the scene glimpses of academics and research. So please do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.